Now it's perfect. Okay. Let me set the timer once
Okay,
again.
sir.
Are you ready for that? Raise your hand.
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay, sounds great. So your time starts now.
Okay, sir. So if you want to lift the mountains, start by lifting stones. Good morning, amazing people. My name is Asan Khan. I remember I was sitting with one of my friends and we were discussing about our future. And out of curiosity, I asked, hey, you wanted to become a guitarist. What happened? So he said, yeah, 6 months ago, I bought a new guitar, but I haven't started learning yet. And I asked, why? 6 months are enough to learn the basic of any skill and you haven't started yet. Why? So he said, yeah, somewhere in my mind, I think that I cannot do it. Do you have the same problem as my friend has? You have a very clear goal, but you don't know how to start, how to take that first step. If yes, then I would like to tell you that do not think too much. Just take your first step. We all know that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Similarly, journey of your success will begin within your first step. If you are just thinking that things will happen automatically for me, then I would like to tell you that nothing will happen. You will have to take the first step. Even a simple action of drinking water requires that you go to the kitchen, you take a glass, you open the tap, fill that glass and drink it. Even for such a simple action, if your first step is required, then it is very important for your success, for your growth, for your future. Your first step has the power to take you to your dreams. Wherever you are today, you are just because of that step which you haven't taken earlier in your life. Most of us are in graduation or in PG, but go back in your childhood and try to remember from where have you started. Your pre-nursery, KG, first, second, third, and so on. And now you are here. Have you ever thought that you take a 7 or 8 year old child and take him to an engineering college and said, study here? What will happen? He will not able to survive there. Why? Because every single step has its own importance. Before some months, I take a first step towards improving my English communication. And now I can say I'm doing well in that. You know what is the difference between successful and unsuccessful people? The difference is of taking the first step. But also keep in your mind that taking the first step is not easy. You will have to sacrifice many things in order to take your first step. The things which can stop you are your laziness and your inner resistance. So here I am going to share 3 points which will help you to overcome your laziness and inner resistance. The first point is ask yourself why. Most of us have very clear goals and we want to achieve it. But majority of us do not know why we want to achieve that goal. Ask yourself, why do you want to achieve that goal? And if your why will be clear, then it will be very helpful for you to take the first step. It will be very easy for you. The second point, visualize yourself. If you want to become a teacher, then in a day, for some minutes, close your eyes and try to visualize that there is a classroom. There are many students and you are teaching there. The things are going very, very nicely. This is called power of visualization. And this will give you the motivation to take one step ahead. The third point, start small. At the start, as I said, if you want to lift the mountains, start by lifting stones. So divide your goal in small parts and work accordingly. On this planet Earth, we have many living creatures, but among all of them, the humans are very intelligent because they have the power to think, plan, and take action. So do not underestimate the power of being human. Take the first step if you have a goal. Once there was a boy who was not very good in his studies, but the one thing he was good at was painting. And he wanted to pursue it as a career, but he was afraid to tell this to his parents. Because here, most of the parents want that his child become either a doctor or an engineer. But he wanted to pursue painting as a career. So one day he was very sad. His mom came and asked, son, what happened? Why you are sad? So he told all the things to her mom. And then his mom said, okay, now go to your father and tell all this to him. So he said, no, mom, I am afraid. So her mom said, At the most, what will happen? He will refuse, but at least go and tell. But surprisingly, his father agrees on this. And after some years, he was running his own painting exhibition. But when he looked back in his past, he was very proud of that he took that step to tell all this to his father. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a goal, so do not just think. Take your first step towards your goal. Wish you all the very best. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Clap, guys. Give me a quick moment. Okay, great. No doubt it was a phenomenal performance, right? So feedback will be given, of course. Don't worry about that, right? So now the time has come to call the new candidate, okay? And of course, she is none other than Miss Lovely. So can we have Lovely on the floor? Clap, guys. She's have a lovely performance in this amazing round. Take your position, set your camera, just take a long breath, just because you're going to inspire the world. Done?
So shall I start?
Let me set the timer.
So shall I start?
Wait. Okay, you can start with 3, 2, 1. Your time starts now.
If I used my limited words to pay my thanks to my trainer and my audience, that will be just nominal. So this is Lovely over here, and today I will talk about a girl. She does like a feel reading at all, and she never study. So every people say that this would be fail, but it doesn't it. After that, she started to study day and night, and she passed with good marks. And everyone was shocked. What was the reason he started to study day and night? So let's see. There was a girl who was studying in class 12th, and he was a waste of time in a visit and enjoy. There was not her fond of. In fact, there was her habit. He didn't feel like reading it at all. She has lots of friends, but out of which 2 friends were special. Both of these were good in study, and she always come first, whether it is exam and test. Everywhere she was praised regarding to studies, and that girl was praised, but regarding to visit. That time she was very hurt to hear this, because everyone can't praise him, and see here, and but she was helpless, and she kept thinking that I will study tomorrow, but she just think, she doesn't study. Thus his days and month passed, and the exam is also approaching, and the exam is on his head, and she doesn't study. One day his teachers that took the name of all his friends and say that I believe you all were passed with good marks, except for a few. Looking at a girl, and that teacher said, I know that what fellow will that pass, and as well as encouraged him a lot. That girl was very hurt to hear this, and she was crying, and she ran away from there and come to his home and crying a lot soon. And after being locked in his room, after some times, she heard his friend saying that I'm a long more marks than my friends. She was shocked. What think my friends about me? And she think, no worry, I will study from 2 days. And she did. She started to study day and night. And after some times, the exam come to exam, and she was very scared and nervous on the exam of the exam. And when she come giving the exam, she went to him in his room without saying anything, and she does it every day. After some days, the exam is over, and the result come to result, and she was very scared and nervous with regarding to result, and she believed himself that he will get a good marks. His sometimes his brothers called him and said, sister, you are failed. She shocked. She can't his brother because he's believed he will get a good marks. She was very crying to hear this. And after some time, his brother congratulations said, and sisters, you are passed. You will get good marks, your friends. And she was very happy to hear this. People say, right, hard work never goes in vain. So आप लोगों ने सुना ही होगा, जिस पर यह जग हंसा है, इतिहास उसी ने रचा है. You have to give our best. You have to continuous apply our efforts again and again until unless then if our success. So thank you so much for carefully listening me, and thank all the best for third round. And हमने जो आप लोगों को यह कहानी सुनाया, ये किसी और की नहीं, ये हमारी खुद की है. So thank you.
It was a wow presentation, right? It was so inspiring, informative, and positive. Give me just a quick moment in order to give marks. All right, guys. So now let me call the new candidate, new speaker of this event. And of course, he's a very professional speaker. He has been speaking throughout his videos, but I think this was the second championship that he is about to showcase his stamina, spirit, and people definitely are supposed to be getting inspired by his presentations. Of course, please welcome Mr. Subhajit Gupta. Clap. Let me set the timer for you, Subhajit. And
sure,
if you're done, let me know. Okay?
I'm ready, sir.
Oh, okay. So your time starts now.
Okay. Hello and welcome you all to this second round of this wonderful public speaking championship. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of you for being qualified for the second round. And for me, it's an honor to share the same stage with all of you guys. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And I would start by saying that is today is 12th of January, that is youth in National Youth Day. So I wish all of you a happy National Youth Day. See, my friends, like you all, I also want to win this championship. I really want to win this championship, and there is no doubt about that. But if you ask me, is that my sole goal, to achieve the trophy or to see myself as a winner? Certainly not, because I feel there must be a greater goal in life, and through my word, I want to inspire, I want to motivate, I want to provoke, and I want to educate you all. And most importantly, I want to inspire you to take action regarding your goal. If I am able to move a single mind to take action, I would consider my speech to be successful. My friend, I'm a firm believer that men or women, I don't discriminate, but I'm using men as to dedicate this to all the humankind, that we as a human can learn from anything and everything around us, provided we have the trait of learning, we have the eagerness to learn new things. So today also, I believe all of you are sitting out there and listening to me are learners, and that's why you are sitting out there. Today, I want to learn a very important lesson from a person whom you see every day, whom you meet every night. Probably you talk to him or her every day. But my friend, when it comes to learn from him or get inspired from her, we might fail to do that. We might ignore him or her. Are you curious to know who he is or who she is? Okay, let me reveal that. He or she is none other than but you, my friend. Yes, when it comes to inspire ourselves, we often ignore ourselves. Today, you are walking, today you are running, and today you are jumping all around. It's because of you as a child took the first step, because it is your never giving attitude you walked so far today, because it is because of you that you fall down and you never allow yourself to stay there, because if it is of your iron will that you are what you are today. So take a time to learn from yourself. What I want you to learn is that no matter how long the journey is, no matter how big your goal or dreams are, it will all start with that tiny steps. Be courageous enough to take that tiny step. If you can take that tiny steps, my friend, if if you are not afraid to take that tiny steps, your journey will start and your journey will keep on going, and finally you will reach the biggest goal of your life, no matter how big it is. So the lesson I want to learn you, that the journey of 1,000 miles begin with the first tiny step. So with this beautiful line, I am Shubhajit Go concluding my speech. I am very thankful to you, and thank you for being such a lovely audience. Thank you very much.
What a remarkable message was being delivered through a very short story. And it was a kind of, a spark of motivation was being released throughout his words. So really, it was a kind of benchmark that you have set, Mr. Subhajit, over.
Thank you. So
Let's see
thank you
if
very
we're
much.
going to crack this one, okay? Just give me a quick moment in order to give you the marks. All right. So let's get started. And I think, let me call the new speaker. I think he is very much curious because to have seen his body language, I was thinking to call him initially, but now I've decided to call him because he is a really passionate speaker. Okay. He has really tremendous command on his words. And actually, he has participated most of the activities, whatever I have conducted so far throughout my sessions. So now, without getting any delay, let's put your whole energy into your head in order to welcome the new speaker, and that is Prabhat Perfect. Please clap for it. Yes, Prabhat. Now the stage is yours. If you're done, please let me know. So your time
My voice is
starts.
clear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your voice is clear now. Your time starts now.
Okay. Adgal gagri chalkat jai. Hey, Diaz, did you listen this line? Let me narrate this. Actually, I went to Ranchi airport at last night and an incident happened with me. Actually, there was 6 to 7 airplanes in front of me and I had a big dream. एरोप्लेन उड़ाना मेरे अंदर से आवाज आया कि आज तुम अपने सपने को पूरा कर सकते हो, जाके उड़ा ले. I said, cool, because I didn't know how to fly a plane. Then suddenly I saw a book, and the name of the book was How to Fly a Plane for Beginners Volume 1. And I decided, चाहे जो हो जाए, आज तो प्लेन उड़ा के छोड़ूंगा. I didn't see anything और चल गया प्लेन उड़ाने. And I opened the first page where was written, to start the engine, please press the red button. And I pressed the red button. As I pressed the red button, the engine got a start. And I got excited. And then I opened the next page where was written, to get moving the plane, please press the blue button. And I pressed the blue button. And the plane started moving at an amazing speed. And now I wanted to fly. So I opened the third page where was written, to fly the aeroplane, please press the green button. And I pressed the green button. And the plane started to fly. I was very much excited. I can't say through my words that how much I was excited. After half an hour, I got satisfied. And now I wanted to land. So I opened the fourth page, and page 4 says, to be able to know how to fly a plane, please purchase the volume 2 at the nearest bookshop. Again, I repeat my golden rule. If you want to know how to land a plane, please purchase the volume 2 at the nearest bookshop. I got worried. I started crying a lot. Please help me, please help me. After 2 minutes, suddenly I got up. A very warm and delighted a very warm and delighted noon to all dedicated boys and hardworking girls. First of all, thank you so much for shortlisted me and for giving me an amazing chance to deliver my story. The personality and handsome boy speaking in front of you, who is none other than Mr. Prabhat Perfect. And today I am standing here to deliver a fantastic topic, which is little knowledge is very dangerous thing. Yes, according to me, knowledge is a good thing, but little knowledge is a dangerous thing. You know, something is desirable, but it can become dangerous when incomplete knowledge is applied practically. So it is rightly said, little knowledge is dangerous thing. Let me share an example. Someone who starts teaching a subject without in-depth knowledge. He doesn't fully prepare in that particular field that he wants to teach. He is playing with the future of the students. Just with a little knowledge, he start giving education. And the students get some incomplete knowledge. And that's why there are lots of students in this country who don't complete their ambition. So guys, we should start something. First of all, we should have complete knowledge in that particular field. After gaining depth knowledge, we can do anything in our life. We can do anything in this country. And then result will be oriented. So little knowledge is very dangerous thing. Now I am going to wrap up my story with a beautiful lens, that is, half education is not only dangerous, but destructive. So never attempt anything without complete knowledge. Thank you so much for giving me an amazing chance, and thank you so much for listening me carefully. And also that person who is watching us live wants you to. Thank you.
Clever one. So what's a hilarious performance, right? He used a very kind of amazing prop, and in that we started assuming that, okay, now he's trying to like fly a plane over the sky, and eventually we got to know that it was a kind of a dream and something like that. So it was a very rightly said, rightly given statement that, you know, if you have a little knowledge, it's going to be like destructive for you. Amazing knowledge, and I would say it was a complete recipe of a complete, you know, like humorous, because I got humor, I got props, I got amazing confidence. It was a complete package of, you know, like a exemplary performance. Beautiful. Okay. Give me a quick moment. All right, done. So now let me call over here the new speaker. And of course, if I talk about the next speaker, so literally it's going to be, and she doesn't need any kind of announcement in something like that, because she has a remarkable impact on her skills, and she has proved many a time that what a kind of a influential speaker should be. Of course, you must be guessing about him or her, but let me clarify it that she is none other than Miss Supriya. Okay, she comes all the way from Ranchi, and she has really good impact on her speech. So let me call, please clap for Supriya. So please take a moment in order to make yourself completely comfortable and calm. Once you're done, please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Done, Supriya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so give me a moment. Your time starts now.
I have two questions, and that is, what is life? And the second one is, why we are here? And due to shorts of time, I will give you the answer. And the first question is, what is life? So in very simple line, I will tell you that if this one is birth and this one is death, right? And the gap between birth and death is called life, because there is no existence of you before your birth, and after your death there is no one is going to remember you, except you have done something greater, right? And the second question is why we are here. And my answer is we are here to learn something, to earn something. But the question is why? Why we are earning? Why we are learning? And the answer is to make ourselves superior than someone else, to make ourselves more confident, to make our life more beautiful than others. Yes or no? So we are here for our life. We are taking action for our life. We are doing something. We are creating something for our life. And the basically is life. Life is what you make. You are the one who can make your life. And also you are the one who can destroy your life. So if you are the one who can make your life, so why don't we try to make it beautiful and full of happiness and joy? If I say that we are an actor, we are a director of our life, there is nothing wrong in that. And if we are the actor, if we are the director of our life, so why we shouldn't try to make it like a blockbuster film? Who is stopping you? And the answer will be you. You are the one, you are stopping yourself to make something new, make something great. And life is not about creating yourself. Life is not about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself, how you are creating, what is your opinion, what is your thought regarding the things, regarding the situation. And all things are related to your life. And you have to handle all the situation. And if you are able to do all these things in your life, this is going to help you. And there is one thing which plays very big role in our life, and that is dream. And APJ Abdul Kalam also said that सपने वो नहीं जो सोते हुए देखे जाए, सपने वो होते हैं जो हमें सोने नहीं देते, right? So the dream we see at the night when we are sleeping. When we are sleeping, at that time we are doing nothing except in taking oxygen. And so if that time there is also one thing in our mind, that is dream, and that dream is not going to help us. And the dream which we saw from our open eyes, that is going to help you. And the question is what we are doing to fulfill our dream, what we are doing to make our dream true. And the answer is we can just try to do something good. We can just try to fulfill our dream, because there is nothing in our hand. And there is also one thing, life is not as simple as I am saying, that you will do something for yourself, you will do something new for ourselves. There are lots of people in your life, in your surroundings, who will stop you, who will demotivate you. But this is up to you, how you take them, how you satisfy them, or you are wasting your time satisfying someone else, or you are using your time to satisfy yourself. This is all about yourself. This is all about you, right? So this is my opinion about the life. And if the life is what you make it, so we should try to make it beautiful and full of joy and happiness also. And I have written some lines about life also, and this is written by me, Supriya. So I will tell you that line, and that line is उठती हूँ हर सुबह कई नए अरमान लिए हुए, उठती हूँ हर सुबह कई नए अरमान लिए हुए, सोती हूँ हर रात कई नए सवाल लिए हुए, और मुझे पता है तू हर दिन कुछ नया लाती है, मुझे पता है तू हर दिन कुछ नया लाती है, पर हर दिन कुछ नया करूं, कोशिश यही मेरी भी यही कोशिश होती है, और ये जिंदगी मैंने तो तुझसे दोस्ती करने की ठानी है. So these line are written by me, Supriya, and I know everyone has different opinion, but what this line is completely from my opinion, and I think this is very true. So here I will stop my words, and I would like to thank every individual for giving their precious time, and also I answer for giving me this platform. So thank you, sir, for giving me this platform. Thank you, everyone.
Wait, clap everybody. No doubt she deserves limelight because today, literally, I learned a phenomenal definition of life. Okay, the gap between like death and birth, which we have. So, like literally, I would say it was scintillating performance that I have. It was, and I'm running short of word to tell you because you must be thinking the same that today exactly Shukriya did something amazing as. And if I talk about her words, so written words are so inspiring. Keep writing if you're a writer, okay, and keep hustling if you're an action taker. And great, let me have some moment in order to give you the marks, okay. All right, done. So the next speaker of this event. Okay, give me a moment. All right, so now, I can see the people are like becoming quite lazy and lethargic, right? So in order to create a kind of a boost and kickstart this amazing, your learning journey, let me invite the very aggressive speaker. And of course, he's not other than Roshan. So Roshan, जरा Roshan कीजिए इस महफिल को. So please clap for Mr. Roshan. He has been a really like a phenomenal speaker. So now it's your time to inspire the world, Roshan. Let me get you into the limelight.
Yes.
Now, and your time starts now.
लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। नन्ही चींटी दाना लेकर चलती, चढ़ती दीवार पर 100 बार फिसलती। मन का विश्वास रगों में साहस भरता है, मन का विश्वास रगों में साहस भरता है। चढ़कर गिरना, गिरकर चढ़ना ना अखरता है। आखिरकार उसकी मेहनत बेकार नहीं जाती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। Good afternoon, my dear friends. This is Roshan Gupta, apple of your eye, back again with new another topic. Hey, dear my friend, I know you all are preparing for your future, but often some negative thoughts has come in our mind. Am I right? And then you think, what will happen in my life if we are not successful in life? Some generally we are anxious, we are intense, we are confident less because of negative thoughts. Am I right? But you know very well, my dear friend, hard working never goes to win. Dear friends, how much you did if effort in your life, definitely it result comes in your life in any ways. You know very well, some people just think that this is not true and they just lose their confidence and just give up. But instead of that, some other person who regularly continue doing practices, definitely who gets success in life. You know what? This is universal fact. And this is the difference between the successful person or unsuccessful person. Believe me, my friend, when I start to believe myself, since then, my effort, my hard working never goes to vain. My dear friends, you know very well, now I am confident, and because of that, my confident, I am speak in front of you without any nervous and anxieties. My dear friend, you know very well Thomson Edison, who was a great scientist, who invented lots of things, but you know very well the most important development, that is bulb. And because of that, the whole entire world full of lightning. You know, when he was in school, some teachers, you know what, consider as he was a knock person. He considered that he was just a stupid. He just doing like a silly, humorous in just like an inappropriate manner. But you know, my dear friend, that is the same person who invented the bulb. During the process, he failed thousands of times. You know, suddenly some person asked, "Hey, Mr. Thompson, you know what? You preparing and you during the preparation, during the invention, you failed lots of time. Where you don't feel sad, where you don't feel anxious." But you know, my dear friend, Thompson Edison asked to that person, "I never thought that it was a failure. I always thought it was just one step forward to my success." You know what, my friend? They also replied that I learned that this cannot be happen, this type of thousand method. This is the optimism. This is the positive attitude, my dear friend. This is the confidence. That confidence never give up the Mr. Thompson. And because of that, we enjoy the light, we enjoy the bulb, we enjoyed all the things because of light. You know, my dear friend, कहते हैं ना कि कुछ लोग सपनों के खातिर अपनों से दूर रहे, कुछ लोग अपनों के खातिर सपनों से दूर रहे। मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं मेरे दोस्त, मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूं मेरे दोस्त, कुदरत आपके मेहनत का एक जर्रा भी जाया नहीं होने देती। आपकी मेहनत का एक जर्रा भी जाया नहीं होती, बशर्ते आप उसे नियमित करते रहें। आज जिंदगी में ऐसा कदम उठाना पड़ेगा, या तो आज आप अपनी जिंदगी का कीमत अदा करके आगे आने वाले 100 साल को अच्छा कर लो, या फिर आज आप अपने दिन को मौज करके आने वाले 100 दिन उसका हर्जाना दो। My dear friends, you must have to pay the price to become a successful being person. You know what? In this world, you have two choices. You can choose to just breathe or without trying, or you can choose to be great. My dear friend, it won't be easy because life is so hard. But my dear friend, you are amazing. You are capable. You can do. Your dream can do, but it just need to believe in ourselves, then anything is possible. Be rise up, be stand up, be curious, be inspiring, and then stand tall in amazing world. Thank you so much, guys.
Great, clap, guys. Right, what a sensational presentation was being delivered by Mr. Rosh, right? No doubt, because I could feel my goosebumps, to be honest. And that's why I thought about he has been a really aggressive speaker, because when he speaks, so the people have to be taken care of the moment. People have to learn a lot, because literally you made us learn. And the beautiful line which was covered during your presentation, that you have two choices. Either you have a lot of fun, okay, you forget about the rest of the 100 years, and And apart from that, you have to take this action for your life in order to become successful. That so that you can you can have everything for the rest of your 100 years. That is really, really important to learn. Great. Just give me a quick moment, Roshan, in order to give you the marks. All right. So when it comes to calling the next speaker, so I would of course call a new candidate. She's a very soft tone speaker. And the moment she starts speaking, it will just let's flow with the that tone. And she has a strong control on her voice, and this is something which makes her different out of the box and out of the crowd as well. So now let me reveal the name of that candidate who is to inspire us, and of course she is none other than Miss Guria. So please clap, guys, for her. Let me get her into the limelight. Yes, give me a moment. And your times, are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay, and your time starts now.
Heartily good afternoon to all of you. It's high time for me that I congratulate to all selected speakers of Public Speaking X Factor Season 2. My name is Guria Kumari. I am grateful to my teacher that he considered me. I am worthy of next round. And therefore I am here today. India is our country. In 2019 to 20, the total number of foreign companies registered in Indian industries 124. And today, India import and export very easily. Did you think that? How did it become possible? Okay, no worries. I explain. I hope everyone know about liberalization, right? Liberalization. Liberalization refers to a ex- uh, extremation of a government restriction of areas of politicals, policies, economy development, and so on. Now, the most important thing is that why was it estimated in India? What are the reasons for estimated in India? I explain one by one. Number one, reducing the intervention of governments of in business. India trade freedom in whole world. Number third, economic development. You know that economic development, it is the backbone of any country. And that's why India, the India launched liberalization. Number four, it was the right time to reducing the licensing raj in India. Now the question is, who was estimated in India? Know about that? Okay. It was estimated by none other than our former Prime Minister of P.V. Narasimhan Rao. He was a great person of Indian economy sector. He launched to change their policy in trade system, in economic sector, in social system, in any industrialization, in external. He launched it in 1991. But he launched it. What was the reason? That time, you know that we have suffered before 1947 regulation of British rule. We suffered many problems by British rule. And that time Indian economies are very low. That is the main reason. And India become a developed country, but it's not possible because India is a developing country. But one day it's become possible. Why I'm saying that? Because it was not an incident. It was a single step. That means a journey of 1,000 miles becomes successful single step. That means a single steps your life become grateful. And the single step of P.V. Narasimha Rao is not a story. It is a action they take to develop the economic development in India. And it was estimated by the committee of P.V. Narasimhan Rao. So that is the thing, a single step to change the life of India. And we live in modern era. We use a cell phone. We use a modern dress. Sir, sorry, automatically. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just complete
Am
your
I
talk.
audible, sir?
Yeah, complete your talk.
Okay. Sorry, it was a connection issue.
Never mind, just go ahead.
So I come to my topic. I use in modern era many modern things. How does it possible? Because it becomes a single step. It is possible because because P.V. Narasimha Rao
I think there is a lag of connection, right?
Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. Just imagine before liberalization, what was the condition of India and Indian economy, and after liberalization, you can see many changes in Indian economy and any social sector, in any policies, you can see that. And every time we uh, very easily connect to another country like America, Africa, in so on country. So that is the reason liberalization. By this liberalization, we live our life very easily. And let me I highlight what is the what are the impacts on Indian economics of liberalization. By this liberalization, today India's GDP rate is 8.4%. Number two, India comes top 10 country in world economy. Number third, India import and export their goods very easily, and the economic development are very good of India. I hope these are the lines enough to make understand that what are the importance of a journey of 1,000 miles become a successful a single step. So if you want to become a successful, don't stop your action. You take action. Your single action become very improvement in your life. Now, end of the line, I want to say that your destination is waiting for you. Your destination is waiting for you. Just need your step to move towards your destination. So that is the lesson. ये कोई बनाई हुई स्टोरी नहीं थी और ना ही ये कोई सपना था. ये एक रियल घटना है जो मैंने आपके समक्ष रखी और इसे आप इतिहास में इसे नोट किया गया है और इसे आप अपनाते हुए आप सीख ले सकते हैं. Thank you for listening. Keep and calm.
Glad, guys. Okay. Yeah. Amazing presentation, maintain body language, systematic eye contact, affirmative approach, and good delivery style. Give me a quick moment to add on your marks. Okay, just your connection was not supporting you. It was not allowing you to get ahead. All right, so let me call the new speaker. Okay, and अगले speaker का like EW में जुड़ने का सफर ही कुछ बहुत ही ज़्यादा interesting सा रहा. Actually, he was wandering here and there in order to find the best institute of Jharkhand, and he got that, and now he took the admission, right? And he was doing it for the sake of a girl. That he was trying to help her, but ये like एक बेस्ट इंस्टीट्यूट की तलाश में थे जहां पे इनको कम्युनिकेशन स्किल काफी अच्छे तरीके से प्रोफेशनल वे में ट्रेनिंग दी जाएगी. तो ये ढूंढ रहे थे, इनको मिल गया. ठीक है, ये तो आ गए, पर जिस लड़की के लिए ये ढूंढ रहे थे वो अभी तक यहाँ पे नहीं पहुंची. So what a coincidence. Okay, no worry. I'm just talking about the next speaker, and he is none other than Sahil. So please clap for Sahil. Let me add you into the limelight. So please let me know. If you're done, please let me know, okay?
Hello everyone.
Wait. Yeah, take your position. Take a long breath, right? You are in the second round. It means you have chased a lot of candidates. Done. So you have proved yourself. You don't need to think about कैसा presentation होगा, अच्छा बोल पाऊंगा नहीं बोल पाऊंगा नहीं. See, होता है ना like गुच्छे की आखिरी चाबी ताला खोल सकती है. And हो सकता है कि आप इस सबसे बेहतरीन presentation दो. So take your position, okay? Take a long breath, and if you're done, please let me know. Just raise your right hand if you're done, so that I will start the timer. Okay, and your time starts now.
Hello everyone, good afternoon to all of you. Literally, I'm grateful to my mentor, Mr. Ayan sir, who has given me this wonderful opportunity to share some words in front of you all. Thank you so much, sir, for shortlisting me. My name is Sahil Kumar, and my today's topic is practice what you preach. Once upon a time, in a house, there were only two family members. The first one was mother, and the second one was her daughter. The name of the mother was Dina, and the name of her daughter was Joe. One day, what happened? You just listen. One day, the mother was preparing meal in the kitchen, and her daughter Joe was watching television by sitting in the sofa. On the very moment, one person came to their house, and he just rang the bell of their house. And Dina just left cooking the food, and just she went at the door, and she asked the man who he is. The man replied to her that he is the postmaster. And Dina just asked him the reason for coming to their house. And the postmaster just replied that he has came to their house to remind them to pay the bill of the television connection. But Dina told to her that she is not the owner of that house. Rather, she was a servant in that house. She used to look after children. And Dina also told to that man that the postmaster should come on that day. On the day, the owner of that house will arrive. But Dina is not sure when the owner of that house will come to that place. So, by listening the words of Dina, the postmaster went away from that place, and Dina just locked the gate of her house, and she just went to the kitchen, and she started to prepare the meal which she had left. After few days, what happened? After few days, when Dina and her daughter Joe taking their meals in the kitchen, at the very moment, the ring of the bell started to ring. So Dina had to left her meal, and she just went to attend the call. After attending the call, when Dina just went to her kitchen, she saw the plate of the vegetable was empty, and she just asked the reason of empty of the plate to her daughter. Her daughter's name was Joe. Joe told that she had eaten all the vegetables, but here Dina just don't able to believe on the words of her daughter, because she know that Joe did not like vegetables. So Dina started to search here and there where the vegetables are. So at last, Dina just found the vegetables in the dustbin, and she got angry a lot. She just started to scold her daughter because she had spent a lot of money to purchase the vegetables. She also told her daughter about the importance of vegetables. And also she told not to tell a lie in front of her mother. But what her daughter replied to her mother? The daughter told to her mother that you have also told a lie to the postmaster. And Dina just started to thinking, which postmaster? I just don't able to recognize. Dina just reminded that person, that postmaster to whom you have told a lie, and the postmaster was saying us to pay the to pay the bill of the television, to pay the bill of the television connection. And Dina just recalled, yes, I have just told some lie to that postmaster. And Dina, the face color of Dina changed completely, because she think that my daughter has learned to tell lie from me. So at the very moment, Joe also told her mother that she often used to tell a lie to many people on the calls. She used to tell that to her relatives, to her friends, that she is not in her house. But at the same time, she used to stay in her house. By listening these words of Joe, Dina started to cry, and she just hanged her hang her daughter with her arms. And Dina just started to realize that that my children has learned to tell lie from me. So she decided that she will not tell any type of lie, whether it will be an important situation for me. So on that day, she decided that she will not tell any lie on any kind of situations. So what we just learn lesson from this story, we learn a lesson from this story that we should give that type of advice to others which we just follow in our real lives also. Only after that others may follow, because others just follow that type of words we just actually follow in our lives. So it is not compulsory that we should tell always the truth. We may tell lie in such type of situations where the embarrassments situation may come to our lives, but we should keep in mind one thing, that we may not affect others mind. We may see the situation, we should see the surroundings, that whether non people are in our surroundings or not. So we can just tell a lie to hide some embarrassment of us, but but we should try to tell the truth in front of our relatives, so that they will just learn the things which we just want to make them learn. So the moral of the story is that we should try to suggest only that type of things which we just really follow in our lives. So the moral of the story is that practice what you preach. At last, I want to thank to all of you for listening me carefully, and I just ends my presentation. Okay, thanks for listening.
Great. Clap, guys. What a formative presentation. Very confident, maintain the consistency, right? It was just like a traceable challenge, right? So a kind of a, like he was driving a kind of rocket and something like that. Very confident. The body language was maintained. Okay, he had a really good command on his words, and this is something which makes him out of the box. Very confident speaking. So just give me a quick moment in order to give you the marks. All right. All right. So now let me call the new speaker of this event. Okay. All right. So, and if I talk about the next speaker, so I think I would say he was quite worried about in the very first round what will happen next, because will I get selected or not. He had a lot of confusion in his mind, but to have seen his amazing perseverance and dedication, right? Like I was having to thinking a lot of time that what to do next, and eventually he got shortlisted. Yes, guys, I'm talking about the Anis Hassan, the brother of Anis Bazmi. So let's call Anis Hassan on the floor. Yeah, your time starts now. Go ahead.
Learning is the always slow process. Good afternoon to all of you presented here in this webinar. As we know, the nice gathering in the online mode, we all are here. The Public Speaking Championship Season 2 is going on. So thank you for shortlisting me in round 2. I'm standing in front of you. This is Anis Hassan. Today is very pleasure for me. I deliver a topic which I have chosen. My topic is a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Yes, guys, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That means a big achievement, a big achievement are achieved through single small but concrete but concrete resolves. Dreams and life goals was achieved makes the determination and determination. So I want to tell you a story. Yes, guys. You know AMU, Aligarh Muslim University. Yes, guys. You know uh, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Yes, guys, the founder of Aligarh Muslim University. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, he belongs to a noble family from Delhi, and he was born 1817. He was the late to foundation of Mohammedan Anglo Oriental College, and he asked the people, "You can help me and contribute in this college. You can help by money, some few money and piece of land as you wish. What you have, anything, and continuously work for this and under the guidance of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan and contribution of people is completed. He has makes uh, Mohammedan Anglo Oriental College. Yes, guys, the AMU's first step is Mohammedan Anglo Oriental College, and today Mohammedan Anglo and today Aligarh Muslim University is Mohammedan Anglo Indian College is become Aligarh Muslim University, and today currently Mohammed AMU is a topmost university in the world. So a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That's all my topic, and thank you for listening. Thank you.
Great. Very well performed. I would say you tried really best, to give you the best version of yourself, to showcase the spark which you have inside your mind. Well, dedication. Okay. Since I think we were having some connection issues from your end, right? And apart from that, it was so formidable. Well tried. Next, just give me some report.
Thank you.
Marks for you, and then after I'll go to the next speaker. All right. So now let me call the new speaker of this event, of course. And I was to call him at the end, but having seen his curiosity level, I can't stop. Okay. So let me call Mr. Ritik Goswami over here on the floor. And let's make this championship so affirmative and inspiring. So please call Mr. Ritik. Clap, guys. Beautiful. Let me get you into the limelight. Yeah. I hope your connection is fine, right?
Yes, totally fine. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are. Give me a moment. Okay, and your time starts now.
You limit yourself when you limit your choices towards what you seems that is practical and reasonable to you. And it disconnects you from what you truly want in your life. And it leaves with a lot of compromises in your life. Today, I'm going to talk about the topic that is life, what you make, life is what you make it. But before that, I want to congratulate yourself that you are qualified in this second round of public speaking championship. And that shows that we all are action takers. And because of this particular trait, we all are here and left behind a lot of people's us. And we are ahead of a lot of people's. And I hope that you all maintain this trait in your life in future as well to get success in your life as well. Thank you so much. Hey guys, this is Ritik Goswami, and today I'm gonna deliver my topic. But before that, during preparing for this topic, I have realized something that is hit me so hard, and because of that, I have decided to make a particular topic. I have changed my topic towards the topic that I'm going to deliver right now. And what I have realized that when I'm preparing for the topic, that is in our life it really matters what we choose and what we do, and because of that actions that we have took in our past, we are here right now in the condition that we are having right now. These all are the result of that we have do choose in our life in past until the moment that we are right now. And it makes me that I have to choose the topic that is life is what you make until life is what you make it. That means all the results that you have right now is all the sum of all your choices until the moment of right now. And because of that, what you have choose, whether it is happiness or unhappiness, it is all responsibility of your own self that you have make it till now here. And for all of that, if you want to make a quality life and make a healthy relationship with others and have a wealth and a fame in your life, you have to take a responsibility of everything in your life. Yes, my friends, everything. And because of that, when you do something on a regular basis, the same thing you do, the same results you will get. How will you get a different results from the doing the same thing that you are doing on a daily basis right now? 2022 has came, and many people have took the resolutions there. But one thing that I have learned from our batchmate, this is that is the name of her is Supriya. That is, if you make a resolutions, there is nothing a particular day when you make a resolutions and when you take decisions towards your success. Every day you can start with a new journey, and you can make your own decisions towards your success life, and whether you want to improve yourself and anything what you want in your life. Just making a habit of anything in your life is the goal to achieve something in your life. The main thing that I've decided to do, that is, if I set goals, I will not set a time limit for that. Just for an example, if I want to fit, I don't set an a time that is I want to fit in 6 months from now, because when I have noticed the pattern that I've do recently on these things, that I have set a goal and set a time limit for it, and I never complete it. And I have noticed that many people face the same problem. Because of that, the main improvement I have made in myself, that is to make the main goal of mine is to make a habit of something. I will not choose a lot of things in my life to do. There are a lot of good things to adapt that, but I only choose the thing that I will make in myself a habit, and I can do it for a long term basis. I will only choose those things in my life, and for that to happen, I want to make an habit like breathing. When we breathe, we live. Like that, I make all the things in my life to make a trait of this habit. And because of that, when we take a decision, take a tremendous decision to make ourselves better and better day by day with a right direction, we automatically grows. And the main important part and the main important point of my is to make a habit of something. Now, don't set a goal that I want to become a better version, become a more fitter in 2 months or 3 months right now. But decide yourself that I want to physically exercise on a daily basis for 30 minutes. That is just an example for you. Also have to understand it more clearly. But the main goal is to set a habit, is the main key of success. And for that, life is what you makes it. So choose it rightly. Many a times it's very hard to maintain the consistency. Sometimes you feels burnout, not synced in, and many things all of that. But the main point of mine is to being a consistent player on this world. You will get what you want in your life. And for that to happen, you have to choose yourself what you want to do in your life. It's like I choose to forgive myself for all the mistake that I have done in the past. And I choose myself to get abundance in my life. And I have choose myself to become more happy and wealthy. And also I have choose myself to make a balance in my life. And I know from the balance, I mean that success and the relationships, I have to maintain all the things. And when we make a balance of both the things, we got a perfect meaning of success in our life. For that to happen, your life is what you choose. So your life is what you make it. Just so choose it wisely. What you gonna make in your life, and what you do in your life is just like the same thing you don't and the same thing you do, the same results you will get in your life. For that to happen, you have to decide what you do next, and all the things you have to take a charge of everything what you want, what you're gonna do in your life. And afterwards, I want to say that if all the things are in your control, if you know that all that if your life is what you makes about it, so choose it wisely and choose to be have a ridiculously amazing life in yours. Thank you so much for listening me there.
Okay, great presentation. So it was very well maintained body posture. And of course, Ritik has been a very soft tone speaker. He speaks so calm. He speaks slowly, like he takes a lot of pauses, and then after he delivers beautifully his thoughts. So this is something, like which will definitely get you ahead in the next round. And of course, and this is only the one reason that you got selected in the second round. So wish you all the very, very best, dear. Okay, amazing presentation, a kind of a well, I would say designed way. Because what happens, it doesn't matter, how much influencer we are, if you don't know how to structure your thoughts, if you don't know how to, like design the content that you are supposed to be delivering on any presentation. So it is not going to be worthwhile, right? So it's very important to design your thoughts, opinions, mindset in such a manner so that you will get, your people will get the same thing that you are trying to have in certified. Very well performed. Give me a quick moment in order to give you the marks. Great. Thank you. So now it's high time to call the new speaker. Okay. And, to be honest, the new speaker is very dedicated in terms of delivering his thought. And I think, in the last episode, he had a big dream, and inside Mr. Narendra Modi was calling him, right? So it was so hilarious performance. So now let me call the next speaker. And of course, he's none other than Mr. Irfan Aziz. Okay. The most searched person in the world, I would say, right? Okay. Yes, Irfan Aziz. Let me get you into the limelight. Are you in the traffic? Because I could feel the traffic.
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir, I'm not in the traffic, but
Okay, great.
I'm adjacent in the road, sir.
Okay, no issue. Check your positions, and if you're done, please raise your hand.
Yes, sir, I'm already done. I'm ready.
Okay, so your time starts now.
Poor workman. What can I say about the poor workman? Like, every person in this world are poor. Some people don't have their shelter, and even they do not eat 3 times in a day. And some people have lots of money. He can buy everything. But the difference is so big, my dear friends. One is complaining about the shelter to the God, that I don't have shelter, so please help us where I live. And second one is complaining about the happiness to the God, that God, I have so much money, you gave me so much money, I can buy everything, but still I'm not happy. So please help me, please help me. That's why I said, every person in this universe are poor. You have never seen a successful person make an excuse, but failures makes an excuses. Let me tell you one example. People classify into 2 ways. Number one, who take responsibilities and hard worker. And second one is who do not take responsibilities, who do not hard worker, who escape his responsibilities. Even if he have a great opportunity, he loves to escape. He loves to miss his chances. That's why I said, every person in this universe are poor. Let me tell you an interesting story. When I was at the age of 12, I was so smart, and I'm also not smart. I always had a wish to become a rich person. I searched on the internet that how can I become a rich person. Then I found a video on YouTube. There was a person who want to become a rich, who want to live, who want to fulfill his dream. That's why he found an idea. Like Ambani's and Tata and Birla are rich. That's why he also want to become a rich like him. So he got an idea. He have to spend some money on cheat fund. And after 30 days, he get double of it. And after 60 days, he will get triple of it. And after seeing this video, that video, I was so happy that I found the idea, and I was starting searching in my locality that where is the cheat fund. But there was also a tragedy, man. One of my jealous friend told all these things to my parents. And you know, the Indian parents, what father did with me? You know very well. But I learned one thing from that video. What you have, accept it, rather than complaining that you don't have. Before ending my conversation, I would love to say that failure makes an excuses. We have plenty of excuses to do not do this work. But a successful person have a single reason, little bit reason to do this work. So do not blaming yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Stop complaining to your parents. Stop complaining to the gods. Keep doing struggle. Keep doing hard work. And ultimate success will be yours. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Okay. So this time, Mr. Irfan was the investor of cheat fund. Okay. Very confident. It was so, because the moment when you know how to add humor, okay, so this will completely, bring your presentation to the next level. And that is ultimate the level of public speaking. Beautifully portrayed, well arranged, maintained. And I could notice you used voice modulation pattern, as I got to know in the presentation of Mr. Prabhat. Well, literally, it was, modulation of voice was impressively highlighted. So this is something that I literally loved your presentation. So just give me a quick moment in order to give you some marks, okay? All right, guys, it's done. Okay. So I think every individual has performed. Okay. And just give me a quick moment. All right. So I think everybody has performed, right? Nobody is there, someone who hasn't performed yet? Okay. See, so no doubt, I would say it was a kind of amazing round. Okay. And every individual has performed their best. I could feel amazing aspiration, new learnings, new inspiration, okay, new thoughts, ideas, mindset, and of course, the dreams were shared. So this was just second round, okay, and I could feel that I'm getting a lot of response from YouTube because there are so many people who are live and people are appreciating Mr. Prabhat and Roshan. You have two choices and something like that. As Roshan said, somebody is really appreciating Preeti Sinha or something like that. Okay, there are so many people on YouTube. No worry about that. So this was just second round. And let me tell you, in the next round, only 10 candidates will get selected. Okay. And that will be your finale. So for that, start doing your preparation. Start giving an extra amount of time for yourself, for your transformation, for your growth. because a lot of learnings will be shared on that panel. And before conducting the finale, of course, I will be giving you like a live session that will be a kind of a public speaking session for you guys in order to clear all the myths which you have inside your mind. And those who have literally used the voice modulation, they are the iconic speakers on the floor. And that's why I told you, because what happens if you know how to use the voice modulation, the gestures, the appearance, the like a pronunciation, this and sentence framing in a well-designed manner, and especially those who have a really nice strategy in a systematic pattern in order to deliver your thoughts and your content, right? So wish you all the very best for the next round, and the results will be announced in just 2 or 3 days, because I will be observing every video, okay, separately. I need to give some time, because जिनका selection होगा उन पे भी काम करना है, जिनका selection नहीं होगा उन पे और अच्छे तरीके से काम करना है, thoroughly काम करना है, चाहे वो grammar का point of view हो, fluency हो, presentation, startup हो, pronunciation या फिर voice modulation. Done. हर एक इंडिविजुअल आई बिलीव कि जितने भी लोग यहाँ पे हैं, यू आर अ सुपरस्टार, बिलीव अपॉन योरसेल्फ, क्योंकि जब ये अनाउंस हुआ था पिछले बार की तरह भी इस बार भी बहुत सारे कॉल्स आए थे, इस बार ज्यादा कॉल्स आए थे, ओके कुछ कॉल आसाम से थे, कुछ कॉल उत्तराखंड एंड भुवनेश्वर वगैरह वगैरह, पर जब उनको मालूम चलता है ना कि एक लाइव प्रेजेंटेशन है, तो लगता है अच्छा सब मैं सोच करके बताता, ठीक है, क्योंकि पब्लिक स्पीकिंग जो लोगों ने देखा है वो इस तरीके से कि एक वीडियो को रिकॉर्ड करके भेज दिया जाए, सिलेक्शन हो जाएगा, मैं वैसा नहीं करवाता, ठीक है, क्योंकि मैं बिलीव करता हूं लाइव ऑन द स्पॉट एक्शन लेने में, ऑन द स्पॉट परफॉर्मेंस देने में। अगर आपके अंदर गट्स है, डेफिनेटली यू आर वेलकम इन इंग्लिश एट वर्कप्लेस। डन। सो सब सिलेक्टेड स्टूडेंट्स के लिए इसलिए रखा गया था ताकि वो चीज जिनके अंदर वो एक्शन लेने की कैपेसिटी है, जिनके अंदर ये चीज फेस करने की कैपेसिटी की, कोई बात नहीं, अगर मैं फेल हो जाता हूँ व्हाट विल हैपन, कम से कम मैं सीखूंगा तो, खुद को जज तो कर पाऊंगा, खुद का लेवल तो देख पाऊंगा, तब मुझे मालूम तो चलेगा मुझे किस सेक्शन में काम करना है, क्या मुझे ग्रामर पे काम करना है, फ्लुएंसी पे काम करना है, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल पे काम करना है, वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन, प्रोनाउंसिएशन, बॉडी लैंग्वेज, किस सेक्शन पे मुझे काम करना है। बिकॉज इफ यू डोंट नो इन विच डायरेक्शन यू नीड टू मूव ऑन, यू विल नॉट गेट योर डेस्टिनेशन। आपको मालूम नहीं किस रास्ते पे जाना है, आप कभी अपने डेस्टिनेशन तक पहुंच ही नहीं पाओगे। Getting it? And that's why it's really, really important. So I believe there is no question at all. If you have any question, please type in the chat box. And apart from that, I will be allowing you guys to unmute yourself. Raise your hand if you have any question. Yes, Subhajit. Mr. Subhajit, I think you have something to say, right?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. I just unmuted. You asked us to unmute, so that I unmuted. There's no doubt at all.
Does anybody have more questions? Yes, Mr. Prabhat. Yeah, you're allowed.
So final round would be online or offline?
Online.
Online.
Yeah. See, क्योंकि ऑफलाइन का क्या है ना कि ऑफलाइन अभी 6 महीने तक हो सकता है कि देयर इज नो चांस एट ऑल, ठीक है, और मे भी उससे ज्यादा भी जा सकता है। तो जो लोग ये सोच रहे हैं ना कि 1 मंथ के बाद खुल जाए, क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट ने कहा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने वाला, किसी भी तरीके से नहीं होने वाला, ठीक है, आप बॉन्ड पेपर पे लिख ले। और हो सकता है कि अगर वो गवर्नमेंट बोलती है 1 मंथ के बाद खुले, उसमें भी नहीं खुलने वाला, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से माहौल चेंज हो रहा है, जैसे केसेस आ रहे हैं, तो 1 मंथ के 6 मंथ भी मुझे लगता है कम ही है, ठीक है। सो ऑफ कोर्स कोशिश ये करेंगे कि फिनाले जो ऑनलाइन होगा, लेकिन अगर किसी तरीके से केस सुधरते हैं तो ऑफ कोर्स ऑफलाइन की कंडीशंस हम लोग देखेंगे, लेकिन उसके लिए आपको टाइम मिलेगा, और मैं उस चीज का नोटिफिकेशन मैं रिवील कर दूंगा। सबसे पहले ये नोटिफिकेशन रिवील होगा कि किन लोगों को काम करना है, और एक और चीज कि जितने लोग सेलेक्ट होंगे फिनाले के लिए, ठीक है, उन सारे लोगों को अब रेगुलर टॉपिक्स दिए जाएंगे अगले 15 दिनों तक, ताकि हर दिन आप छोटे छोटे टॉपिक्स पे वीडियोस बनाओ, 1 या 1.5 मिनट का ही वीडियो बनाना है, ठीक है। अभी क्या जो कंफ्यूजन है, लाइक जो डर है, थोड़ा सा नर्वसनेस है, स्टार्टअप में बोल्डली नहीं हो पा रहे हो, ठीक है, आप रोशन जी की तरह अग्रेसिव नहीं हो पा रहे, या फिर लवली की तरह पोलाइट नहीं हो पा रहे, तो यहाँ पे देख कुछ स्पीकर्स बहुत अग्रेसिव बोलते हैं, कुछ स्पीकर बहुत पोलाइट बोलते हैं, कुछ स्पीकर्स क्या है कि बहुत अच्छे तरीके से वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन का इस्तेमाल करते हैं, इसे प्रभात कुछ स्पीकर से बहुत अच्छा हिलेरियस मोमेंट क्रिएट करा, जैसे इरफान अजीज है, फिर प्रभात जी ने लगभग। उसके बाद जो बात करें प्रोफेशनल स्पीकिंग स्टाइल, तो हमारे पास सुभजीत है, ठीक है, उसके बाद एहसान है, तो ये लोग क्या इनका प्रोफेशनल स्टाइल है, ठीक है, वो पूरा कॉर्पोरेटिव जेस्चर्स का इस्तेमाल करते हैं। सो हर एक स्पीकर अपने आप में एक सेलिब्रिटी है, बिलीव मी और नॉट, क्योंकि हर एक स्पीकर के पास अपना टोन ऑफ डेलिनिएशन है, खुद का वे ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन है, ठीक है? So believe me or not, but you are different out of the box. I believe there is no question at all, guys. So wish you all the very best for the next round. And thank you so much for being such an amazing audience. मैं उन लोगों के लिए भी ये कहूंगा जो लोग लाइव अभी जुड़े हुए. Thank you guys. Bye bye.